Alright, what is going on, you guys? This is BeasTakip. I'm here with another video to show off the progress I've made on my new space adventure game. And a lot has changed since I last made a video about it. Like, as you guys can already see, this room we're in right now is a workshop. Pretty awesome background made by my friend San. So this is San. It's San on Roblox. He's helped out with Colossus Legends too. And he's the one that designed the background for this workshop. So one thing I want to talk about too is inside of this workshop you'll have different features like upgrades, but the shop feature might actually be placed somewhere else. You have to go somewhere else to shop for items. But we'll check out the upgrades. So on the upgrades screen it kind of shows you the current stats and your upgraded stats once you upgrade the items, and you can upgrade your wings and your ship, and also missile attachments, although I have not coded missile attachments into the UI right here just yet. But as you guys can see, level 5 is the max level for all of these parts, so I got a maxed ship and max wings, so my stats are as high as they can be for the ship. Another thing too is the appearance of the ship is going to change as you upgrade the ship. So as you guys can see right here, this is the maxed appearance for this test ship, which has no name just yet. But another thing too is these missiles also have a level to them too. This is what I was just barely talking about. You'll be able to upgrade these missiles, and when you do, they'll be stronger and also have more abilities / effects towards them. I'll get into the missiles in just a little bit. Right here I'm going to talk about this. This is the cores. So this is something that wasn't in the last video I made. It's a feature that I kept hidden. So you'll be able to add cores to your ship, and this is where the customization gets cool. So you see how these neon parts of my ship right here are blue? It's because I have a blue core in my ship. So let's say I want to throw in a fire core. You'll see the appearance of the neon parts change to red. And if you want to, you can go ahead and recolor your ship too. So let's recolor it so it's black and red. And that's just kind of where the whole customization is going to be coming into the game. There's going to be even more customization with colors here. This is just kind of like the default stuff I kind of just coded in and left off to test it and whatnot. So you'll be able to color your ship some more in the future. But yeah, that's about it for the customization screen for now. So let's jump in the game. So as you guys can see right now, we're in a completely different map from the last video. The last map doesn't really exist anymore. So this map is made by my friend Vas. This is his Roblox account and his YouTube channel. You guys can feel free to check him out. He actually uploads a lot of content on our other game, Colossus Legends, which Vas has helped out a lot with too. So yeah, there's that too. Shout out to Vas for helping out. And another thing too is the UI on the screen you'll see is a lot better than the previous video. So on the bottom left we have the boost bar, shows you which core you got, and the boost bar changes depending on what core you have in your ship. And on the bottom right we have the currency bar. Right now it only shows your parts that you have for the game, and you'll use parts to like repair your ship, build new parts, upgrade your ship, etc. And then on the top right of the screen we have the leaderboard. This was also designed by Maddie. All of this was designed by Maddie, the UI. So if you guys want to check out Maddie, this is Maddie's Roblox account. Shout out to Maddie for doing some of the graphic design and work like that on the Space Adventure game. And now with that, let's get more into the game. So just a little bit ago, I was talking about the missile attachments. As you guys can see, I have these red missile attachments. If you press the R key, you can fire them, but they just basically go wherever your mouse is. Actually use ray casting, which is really nice. So here you guys will also notice the blaster on the ship. The blasts change color depending on the core you have in your ship. So since we have a fire core, they're red. Another thing too is the ship blasters actually use a model called fast casting, which also uses ray casting, and it makes it look a lot cleaner and smoother, and we can blast a lot of crap without creating a lot of lag. So yeah, there's that to the game too. They're pretty big improvements. Like if you guys look at the last video I uploaded about the space game, you'll notice the blasting was a kind of jittery. Like it spawned in, the blast took a second, well, like not even a second, just lagged just for a tiny bit and then shot off. Whereas right here, it's just like literally instantly. Like it's really nice. This wasn't a feature when I made the last video about the game, but when you click and you hold down, you can charge a blast attack, and when you shoot it, it will track and go to wherever your mouse is. So you see, we put our mouse on the house and it flew up to the sky and then went over there and then tracked the house. And the reason why I bring this up is because the missile attachments are also going to be like this too when you upgrade them. So like I was showing you before, they just basically go wherever your what the heck. So they basically just go wherever your mouse is located when you press the R key. The R key is the key to shoot the missiles. But once you upgrade them to a point, they'll shoot out like how they do here. And if there's any enemies nearby or other players, it will track them and it will become like a homing missile. And that'll just be another cool feature and more of a reason to upgrade your parts. So yeah, there's that. Another thing I also want to talk about is the game ports for this game. So currently the game is coded to work on PC and Xbox. There sadly probably won't be a mobile port. I've messed around and tried to make a mobile port for the game, but it just kind of doesn't work too good with the scripting I set up on the PC version. But on a good note, the Xbox version actually works really good with the PC stuff I scripted. So yeah, so if you guys have an Xbox, you'll be able to play this game when it comes out on alpha release, or if you guys have a PC, you'll be able to do the same. And as for the mobile players, maybe one day there'll be a mobile port, but for the time being, I'm not really looking forward to doing a mobile port. So yeah, there's that. I just wanted to bring that up. This is going to be one of my first Xbox Roblox games. It's going to be pretty cool to release it, and who knows, maybe in the future I'll make a CL Xbox port, since it wasn't really too hard. I just pretty much had to change the inputs for stuff, and update it to the Xbox controller. So yeah, there's that. Now we're back into the game. I'll show you guys a few things. With your ship blasters, you'll be able to actually go around and destroy stuff you shoot. So you can destroy buildings if you want. You can see the HP goes down. And all of this stuff is coded on the client side of the game, so it won't lag your game at all. So as you guys can see, I'm just blowing up buildings all over, and like there's literally no lag. Like it's still running perfectly fine. So yeah, that's going to be another cool feature in the game. So the last thing I'm going to show you guys is a pretty cool feature that I've personally wanted in the game, and that is to be able to just leave planets whenever and go to fly to space and fly to other planets. So if we just fly directly into the sky, we'll get to a point where we leave the atmosphere and enter space. So far, this is really like rough version of it. There's no effects there's no effects added when you warp to a different place. For right now, it just goes to the loading screen for a new place on Roblox. But as you guys can see, we just left the elf planet, which is this planet right here. The texture for the planet, like as you guys can see on it, is also going to change right now. This is just a free image I looked up on Roblox. I just looked up like planet texture, threw that on there, and it worked out pretty well. So yeah, this is just kind of like a testing phase right here. All of space is pretty much subject to change because my friend Vas actually wanted to do it on his own, and this is just a little version I made on my own just to test out the space aspect of the game and get stuff coded. So other stuff too, like when you hover your mouse over a planet like the sun, it tells you what its name is and how far away it is. The tundra planet, and then the elf planet. This UI on the top of the screen is also subject to change. Literally everything in it is like a placeholder. The image on the left with the ship going around the planet, that's going to probably be an image of the planet like how we're looking at Earth right now. Well, I guess the elf planet, which looks like Earth. Another thing too is the background is going to change. Like right now we just have some random terrain showing the elf planet, and right here just like ice texture, and then right here just some weird transparent fire. So that's another thing too. A lot of this is going to change, so this is definitely nowhere near the final version of space. But when we're in space, you'll also have a warp speed boost. The warp speed boost isn't done yet, but I edited the speeds for the boost script up here in space just to test it out, flying around at warp speed. So if we just left shift, it does a normal boost, but we're moving like 50 times faster than we would inside of a planet. And I'm going to head over here. This is something I want to talk about too. What we have right here, this is a mothership. Now, the motherships will, they may spawn on planets, but odds are they're going to be spawning in space near planets. And depending on the planet it spawns by, you'll be able to collect cores from them. So like, let's say this is the elf planet, and the elf planet's like kind of foresty, green, and whatnot. If one of these motherships spawn by it, you'll be able to get a grass core out of it. So the way to do it is when you're in space, everyone will get a notification when a mothership spawns, and once you get there, there'll be like force fields and whatnot like there is right here that prevent you from entering. I can still enter right now just because it's still work in progress, but the motherships will have these turrets you guys can see right here. You'll have to take out every single turret on the ship along with these little power supply things which generate the force field that don't let you in. So once you take out the turrets and the force field and the enemies that the mothership will spawn, you'll be able to come to the front of the ship right here, and you'll be able to enter the ship. So we'll try that out right here. It's a little bit hard because right now I have like super boost on, like it's the warp speed boost. So if I just left shift, I'll go like flying out of here. But basically you would go through here, there'd be enemies and whatnot, stuff to fight, and once you get back here there'll be a little room you have to destroy, so you'll destroy a little area right here, and back inside here will be the core room. So basically the first player that gets inside of the ship after destroying the turrets and the power supply can get back here and go and loot the core out of the mothership. So let's say this was one that spawned by the elf planet, we'd be able to get a grass core from it, and then you'd be able to go to a planet and go to a workshop and throw that grass core into your ship, and then bam, you'll have a green ship. So that's just another cool feature that is going to be added into the fights in this game. Maybe I'll make a video in the future when we're closer to the release date for the alpha of one of the battles with the motherships. So that's something to look forward to as well. There's also going to be different types of motherships. This is just one of the first designs that Vas, my friend, came up with. So I'm pretty sure that pretty much summarizes some of the space features that I wanted to go over. So yeah, other than that, I think this is probably where I'm going to pause the video and quit talking about the development of the game. Thank you guys so much for watching this far if you did. If you guys want to see more videos about the progress / development of my games, drop a comment and tell me you guys want to see more videos like this. I'm totally willing to do more videos about this and get out there more with what I've been working on, because most of the time I just work on stuff and keep it private. But whereas this game is also getting closer to the alpha release, I definitely want to make more content and more videos about this game, along with CL. I'll be probably making some more videos too in the future about CL and the progress and development that we've been putting into the game and future plans for the game as well. But anyways, this is the end of the video. If you guys did enjoy the video, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. But for now, I guess I'll just see you guys in the next video.